Hey guys, welcome to walkwithme.com.
This is part two.
This is part two. I am China, aka China White. We have James the Icon Grant here with me on my left side, if you guys are viewing on your right side. And we have Jamal, which is a special guest right here from Tampa, Florida.
If you want to follow me, my name on Twitter is Prince J, all capitals, JAE_.
Okay, and on the back of me, the young lady right here, we have Jennifer, Miss Lovely Jennifer, aka India Irie, JK. Essence. I'm just kidding. And back here we have Mr. Christopher Sterling. What's up? Say what's up to the camps. Hey. We're on the topic of Michael Jackson.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Hot topic.
Which is a topic that is very strong for Mr. James here.
Right. He is Michael Jackson. We're all dancers here, of course.
Exactly.
Some way,
Okay,
somehow.
so what killed Michael Jackson?
What I was asking this question later on, back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the last section or whatever the case may be. What made you? I mean, is it a conspiracy or is it meant to happen? You know what I'm saying? What do you think?
Honestly, I think it's both. I think when a person is that great, they're not meant to stay on Earth that long. They're meant to serve a purpose and leave early. That's just what I think. Now, what I think he was killed for, I think he was killed for money, as far as from all the way up from the shows to the from his estate. Now, let's talk about, this is it.
Okay, so he was supposed to do.
Say that.
Okay, so he was supposed to do what? 50 tours?
He was supposed to do 50 tours.
50 shows.
50 shows. 50 shows. 50 shows.
And he was what? 50 years old?
50 years old.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he was still
Sounds
an
like-
amazing artist.
Sounds like a conspiracy to me. He was.
I believe that if anybody is that great, as James said, they have a time limit on their life, especially people who are in the public eye. Take JFK as example. We can go as far back as Lincoln. People that have such a hatred towards certain people's success. And, a lot of people are still damaged from the things that he was accused of. In the last video, we talked about him, with the little boys and the molestation charges and things like that. I feel like, people are still angry behind that, even though they may not know the whole story. I feel like people, him as a public figure and all the torment that he went through, people are just looking for something to get him at. And since they couldn't get him, they thought they might, just want to off him off.
But why be so loved by most? Why have this humongous following of people who love your music, who love what you do, who are inspired by your words and by your lyrics and just by everything? Why have that and then have these other people? Let's say, Dr. Murray, am I correct?
I mean, you can be loved by many. It only takes one person to kill somebody. That's
why. I'm not disagreeing with you, and I'm not agreeing with you. But why go so far to kill this famous pop artist?
The powers that be don't want someone to have that much power, and you're doing good.
Exactly.
So
it's all about selfish reasons.
So is this one person speaking for everybody?
This one person may be speaking for a small group of
listen,
people.
I feel that it's a group of people.
Exactly.
It's a group of people that came together and say, you know what, this is what we're going to do.
Okay.
If you think about the AEG, let me tell you something that a lot of people don't know. About 48 hours after Michael Jackson's death.
Okay.
AEG, the same company that was putting together Michael Jackson's 50 shows in London, they came up to the family, the brothers and the sisters of Michael Jackson, and asked them would they like to fill in for Michael Jackson shows. Now, does that make any sense? 48 hours after somebody's death.
No.
All right, that don't make any sense. All right, less than 12 days after his death, they already had the movie set up, the deal, and everything made. less than 12 days for This Is It. That doesn't sound kind of weird.
Bizarre, yes,
Bizarre.
it does.
It sounds.
It does. So
Bizarre.
does that mean it's been
Okay,
planned
now.
out?
Well, I mean,
His death was planned.
Oh yeah, I mean
I think so.
he only
a lot
okay.
of deaths are
Then-
planned though. I mean, JFK, Lincoln. I mean,
Martin
Martin
and
Luther
then-
King.
Then you have Sony.
It's so many
Then you
deaths
have
have been
Sony.
planned.
Then you have Sony Records. We all know that Michael Jackson was beefing with Tommy Mottola, the CEO of Sony, right? Beefing with him, right? He only had one more album to do. Michael Jackson was holding up signs saying he's a racist and everything. All right? When Michael Jackson died, I seen Tommy Mottola on Good Morning America
Mm-hmm.
talking about we have unreleased songs of Michael Jackson. He all of a sudden wanted to start promoting Michael Jackson.
So does he get a profit off of those, or do his children, his family get a profit off of those?
Both.
Okay.
Both.
Okay.
You know. So it's a lot of. So when you talk about Michael Jackson, is just his name is a business, and hold on, let's go back to This Is It, the whole shows. Majority of the people did not refund their money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
They just kept their tickets.
Exactly.
Right?
I mean, of course. I mean,
So
who wouldn't keep their tickets? I mean,
and A&G also. A&G
made money off of those tickets.
Had money off of the tickets.
Yeah,
they
still
didn't really.
made money.
Yeah,
and
they
honestly,
did.
they did not lose money because they had insurance on Michael Jackson. People don't know that. When it's something that huge, they're gonna put insurance on a man just in case if he doesn't follow through.
Because he's not just a man; he's a brand.
Yeah.
I mean, you put Michael Jackson on a movie, people are gonna go see it regardless.
Right.
If it's bad or not, if his name is on the
So,
movie, they're gonna go see it. The
knowing that-
Wiz sold
Mhm.
out
So,
just because his name was on it.
so knowing that Michael Jackson died, the insurance companies, two insurance companies that they both have, both paid for all the coverage, and plus the tickets from the money,
Mm-hmm.
they made their money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even DVD yet.
Yeah.
Before the DVD, they made their
Before
money.
the movie.
They made their
Before it
money.
came out in
So
theater.
does it all come down to
Conspiracy.
Ching, motherfucking
Yes.
Ching,
It all
Yes.
comes
Yes.
down to money.
Yes.
And does it come down? You know how I mean,
Yeah.
till this day they don't even know who.
The Michael Jackson Experience, the game.
I mean, does it come down to a conspiracy? Like they don't even know till this day they don't know who killed JFK because they think it's because they know it's a conspiracy. Is this a conspiracy? Do they know who killed them? And I mean, because they are blaming this doctor.
Listen,
He's not the main one.
he's not the main one.
So he's not the main
He
one.
was the
He's-
fall
So it
He's
is
a
the
fall.
Okay.
so it is a conspiracy. We just leave it at
Yes.
that.
Yes.
There is something beyond Dr. Murray,
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Of course, of course.
which makes it what?
A
A
cons-
conspiracy.
A conspiracy
Yes.
because it is probably a group of people
Now,
that didn't want him alive.
if you ever hear LaToya Jackson do interviews, you'll always notice, you always watch yourself because these people are powerful. She always say, go on YouTube, LaToya interviews. She always say, he's the fall guy,
Yeah.
and this other stuff I can't even say.
And for those who do not know who LaToya Jackson is Michael Jackson's sister.
Yes.
All right, so there you have it. Part 2 of MJ for life.
There is so much more on this topic. So much more.
Part 3.
Part 3.
There may be a part 3, guys.